Hey there friends, it's Austin. Welcome back to PCG Paradise. Last week we uploaded a video asking you guys to participate in a modern house contest. We cleared 3 lots which were first come, first serve, and we gave all 3 participants the same materials to build with, so no advantages. And now it's time for me to judge them and declare a winner for the prize.
Whoa, wait for me. I love a nice building contest. I've never been a judge before. This is going to be exciting. So how are we judging this?
That's a great question, Alex. So, we're going to have 5 categories here for 10 points each. So, with 2 judges, that's 100 points overall. And we're going to be judging it based on the outside, the inside, the lines of it, which is basically just the shape of it, and then block variation and wow factor. And this house right here is Blake's, the first participant. First contestant, I should say.
That sounds complex. Alright, let's get to it. Let's start with wow factor, which is our initial impressions of the house.
Yeah, that's a good idea since we're just seeing it now. So, my initial reaction is that it looks pretty good, and I'm going to have to give it, I'd say, a 9 out of 10. How about you, Alec?
I'd say it's an 8 out of 10 for me. I like how grand it is. Let's judge the outside next.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. So, honestly, on the outside, I do like his decoration choices, like with making the garden with the different rose bushes and bamboo. And then he's has some nice lantern decorations. And this outside, like, fencing thing is really cool. Like, it definitely has a modern look to it. So how would you rate it, Alec?
I'd say I'd give it a 9 out of 10. You know I like my gardens outside.
Yeah, the garden's really nice. I'm probably only going to give it an 8 out of 10 just because when I first saw it, this front of the building sort of looked like a car dealership to me, but the garden and the fencing around it really helped it look better. But I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. And I'm thinking the next category we should judge is probably the lines / uniqueness of the build.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like what Blake did over here. It's like 3 boxes kind of stacking up and raising up, kind of like an AT&T bar or something.
That's kind of funny, but honestly, I think this is pretty cool because the 2 boxes are like interweaving and they cross with each other. So I think it's actually a really cool and a unique way to do it. Like you can see right here with this gray bar right here going straight into the black concrete. Like I think this is a really cool design, and he didn't just leave it as like a rectangle or a box. So I actually really liked his line variation. So my rating's honestly going to be a 10 out of 10 for this one. How about you, Alec?
I'll give it an 8 out of 10. So now that we're on the inside, let's give that a rating.
Alright, I think we should probably head to the first floor to judge that first. Which right down here, he looks like he's got some nice tables, a nice couch over here. And over here's just a big old kitchen table, it looks like. For a lot of dining, he can really host some parties over here on the realm. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. That. So let's head on upstairs now.
It's looking a little empty up here, in my opinion.
Yeah, it looks like he just has some storage here, so nothing much for decor inside, so I don't know what's going on here. Next level, nothing on the inside, but it looks like he has some nice tanning beds or lounge chairs up on the roof, so that's nice. Like, this would be the place to go.
Over here.
Yeah. And he's got the lake right behind him, too, so, you know, after you hop in the lake, you can hop back up here and dry off and tan, you know?
With some nice views. But anyways, what do you rate the inside?
Well, I really like the first floor, and I like these lounging chair additions up top, but 2 floors are empty, so I'm probably going to have to give it a 7 out of 10, but according to the weather, maybe I should have given it a lower rating, but I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. How about you?
I'd agree with your statements. The first floor and this outside balcony were pretty cool. Does outside balcony even count for the inside, though? That's a good question.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I counted it, but
I'd probably give it the same, a 7 out of 10.
But now that we've done inside, the last thing is block variation on his build, which just by doing a quick glance at it, it looks like we got a couple types of concrete, black stained glass, and then some quartz. So the block variation isn't great on it, so I'd probably only give it a 6 out of 10.
These are the blocks that we did give him to use for the competition, and I think he did a nice job of incorporating all those blocks. So I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 on it.
Alright, that was a very good first house, and now that we got the rain to stop, let's head on over to Wade's house.
Alright, let's head on over.
So we'll just start off with wow factor again. What do you think, Alec?
Well, wow. I definitely like what's going on here. I'm going to have to say I give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I really like it too. Honestly, the two winding staircases around the side really catch my eye. So I'm actually going to give this a 10 out of 10. But I think we should move on to the next category, outside.
Alright, let's do it. I'm going to have to agree with you. Those stairs, they're really popping for me. That really elevates this build. I'm going to have to say it's a 9 out of 10 on the outside. What do you rate it?
Well, with the outside, I really like it, but the only thing that's making me downgrade a bit is that there's like no garden outside, or there isn't much foliage that he planted around it. Obviously behind it on the side just because it's in a forest, but I would like to see maybe some flowers or something, but still, it looks amazing, so I'd still give it an 8 out of 10.
Those are some good points. Let's rate the uniqueness of the house, the lines.
Alright, well, what I'm thinking is, right off the bat, is it's sort of rounded off, which is a little bit more difficult to do, or not the normal thing to do in Minecraft. So just like rounding it off, including the staircase and the building itself, I think is a really cool feature of it. So I'm honestly going to have to give this a 9 out of 10 on uniqueness.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give Wade another 9 out of 10, because this is a round house. He's really thinking outside the box. Alright, let's take a peep inside. Come up these grand stairs over here. Alright, nice front door. It looks like we got some gaming desk in the corner over here. And even a nice little fridge. Keeps his G Fuel in there.
Yeah, looks like he's got another gaming PC over here with another fridge, dude. So this is a gamer's house. Yeah, it could be FaZe. Wait, are you in FaZe?
FaZe Wade. Alright. Looks like we have a couple of beds in the corner as well on the second story.
Looks like he's got a zombie friend too.
A visitor. Hey, get out of here.
Hey. Let's check out the basement now. Whoa, there's a skeleton down here, enchanted bow and everything.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa, dude. Alright, honestly, this inside is getting huge negatives right now, okay, Wade? Are you trying to kill us? I think I shot you, man. I don't know. Was that me? I don't know. Okay.
That has to be some negative points.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it looks like he's got some furnaces down here to cook some food. A couple more fridges. This dude is going to have a bunch of food for the quarantine. He can stockpile as much as he wants with those fridges, alright? 4 of them in one house.
So what would you rate it?
Well, I was originally going to give it an 8, but after being attacked by 2 separate monsters, I'm going to have to lower it to a 7.5.
Yeah, that's a good point. That really hurt. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
Now, let's move on to block variation. So, it looks like he's got some doors on here, which Blake didn't have, so that's an extra block. Along with, he used some oak logs, so he just used wood on his build, which Blake did not. And he's got some stone too, along with concrete and quartz. So I think his block variation is a bit better. So, what did I give Blake before? A 6? I think I'll give Wade an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, for me, I think Wade did a really great job of using all the blocks that we gave him, and he even incorporated some new blocks. So that's a 9 out of 10 for me. Alright, let's go rate Albert's house.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
We'll see you guys when we get there.
Alright, initial impression here. This bridge is actually really nice. I like the use of the end rods, and then a little bit of andesite it looks like on the sides. Like that definitely ups the wow factor of it. I think I'm going to have to give this a 9 out of 10. So what do you think?
Initially, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I also really like this bridge.
So we should talk about the outside of the house now.
Alright, that's a good idea. First, let's get a different angle.
That's a good idea.
Oh wow, okay. It looks like he has a pool in the back over here, if we cross the river. Albert must be a good swimmer, because this is a deep, deep pool.
Yeah, you're right. How's he even get out, though, you know? Like, he's got to use his core muscles to hop out of here. He doesn't have a ladder or anything.
Must be pretty strong. For me, the pool definitely adds another point. So I'm going to give it a rating 9 out of 10. How about you?
Yeah, I definitely think the pool is a nice feature with the diving board, and I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. But I think we should move on to the lines of the build.
Alright, let's talk about it. I think Albert did a good job with his lines. I'm really liking this quartz overhang on the side of the house over here. And he also has a nice third story that isn't just a complete copy of the second story. So it adds definitely a unique touch to it.
So what's your rating?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. How about yourself?
Yeah, I like it quite a bit, just with the little third story thing, and then it also kind of protrudes out on the side here too, giving it a much more unique shape. So I'm actually going to give it a 9 out of 10. But I think we should move on to the next category of the inside. So let's just walk in here. He's got a nice little entrance in here. It looks like there's no decorations in here. Let's check out the basement.
Is this a bat?
Nope, nothing. Is there a bat in here?
Batman?
Wait, what? He's Batman? Oh. Ooh, did we discover a secret? But it looks like there's no decorations in this building. And I don't want to just give this guy a 0, so...
It's looking quite empty.
I'm going to give it a 5. I'm going to give it a 5 to be nice, you know?
Well, if you do come all the way to the bottom, there is a basement. And I'm pretty sure that's because Albert's Batman. I think we just discovered that. I think Batman at least gets a 6. 6 out of 10 for me.
Alright, that's fair. Let's go out and rate the block variation here. Let's just head on outside.
Sounds good.
Let's take a look at this. He's got quite a few blocks here, which more blocks isn't always better, but I think he did a nice job of incorporating all of them. He's got a few different types of concrete, some quartz, 3 different types of stained glass, no stain, black, and blue, and some quartz, and I think it all goes together pretty nicely, so I'm actually going to give him a 10 out of 10 on block variation.
Yeah, that's true. Albert also did a nice job of incorporating the blocks that we gave him, and I'm really into what he did with the concrete, layering the concrete, so it's just not a flat wall. I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10 also.
That was a really good competition, but it's time for us to tally up the results. We'll be back in a minute. And the winner is Wade. So I'm just going to be dropping off his shulker box full of winnings. And that is 2 stacks of diamonds and a pair of Electra wings. So congratulations, Wade. You did a great job in this contest. And hopefully you guys really like this one and we can do another. And we'll see you on the next one. Me and Alec are out of here. Peace.